Hi there everybody. Well, going live today and for my Wednesday afternoon evening live, and here it's Thursday morning and just on 7:11, so wishing everybody a good afternoon, good evening or whatever. And I'm just getting everything open here and just seeing who's coming on. And of course, you know, getting everything set up here, and we'll see what we've got and who's come on. And of course, just getting everything set up here, and of course waiting for my coffee to brew, and got that on. Oh, hi there Matt, great to see you. And of course we will get a few shout outs done today as we go, and just getting everything started here so that we can do our chat. Oh, Arielle-Viking, our shout outs. So just getting this thing open and everything running, and then we'll see who we've got on, and wish everybody a wonderful day. And what have you been up to, Matt? And just seeing who's coming on, and I should share this thing out, shouldn't I? And hopefully we might get a few people coming on, so I'll get this shared out, and hopefully we can get a few people coming on and saying hello. And please do feel free to share this live stream out with your family and friends on your social media and on your community tabs if you have it. So hopefully I've got this all shared out. And oh yes, working on a video. Yes, I've got a couple racked up in my editing app that I'm working on, and I just worked on a new intro yesterday and got that that done and that up. So you know, a new opener, a new intro for my video, so at least I've got that one done. And yeah, it's a bit chilly and windy out there today, and it rained all night, so it's a little bit wet out there at the moment. But we will do a bit of a walk down the creek a bit later on, I'm sure. And I'll just get this shared out onto Facebook as well. And hopefully we can get, you know, some people now to join us and say hello, and then we'll move on to our shout outs. And first up, I'm going to shout out Peggy and Andy of Page Family Homestead, Our Journey Back, and give them a big shout out. And please do remember them in your thoughts and prayers as Andy goes through the chemotherapy. And also please keep Peggy in your thoughts and prayers as well, as this is a very difficult time for her as Andy's carer. And you know, she just really appreciates everybody who runs their playlists, and you know, all the thoughts and all the prayers. She really appreciates that. And I'll show you their channel banner. Page of Family Homestead. Oh, I've got to set this thing up. It's back to front. If I can find this thing. How are we looking now? Oh, that's better. Yeah, I don't want everything back to front. So yeah, got that fixed up now, and I'll run their link and give them a big shout out. And hopefully we got this thing now working. Oh yes, thank you for shouting out your friend. Unpaved Explorer. Hello there, John. Great to see you. And I'll just run Peggy and Andy's channel link. And give them a big shout out. And just pasting on the link there and shouting them out. Oh, awesome. That's great news, John, and congratulations. And I'm so glad to hear that. And yes, wonderful that you've got the hours and that you got approved. So I'm really glad to hear that, and well done and congratulations. And yeah, the work doesn't stop now, you know, just to try and, you know, get your views up and still keep your hours cranking along up high. It's always, you know, and ongoing with that. And I'm so glad to hear that. And am I sitting on an angle here with this thing? I'll get that, hopefully we get this looking about right. And oh, I'm out of gas. That's why my thing has stopped here. So I better get another canister of gas and get this thing going. But I did get a fair bit of work out of that canister, so that's not too bad. I think I might have got like about 2 or 3 hours out of that. So I just shove another one in there, and definitely wanting my coffee, so I'll get this thing all loaded up and burning again. And I definitely need my coffee at this time of day, so getting that on and burning. It hasn't even started to boil yet when it had ran out, so I could be waiting a little while for that. Anyways, never mind. Oh, house cleaning and keeping, yeah, I often do that when somebody's got a live stream. If I've sort of got something I've got to do, and I just, you know, keep the live running in the background and then just go and have a look every so often, just to see what's been said, and you know, to let everybody know that I'm still in there on the live. So, you know, it's always something to do, and you know, sometimes the live can be running for a few hours, of course, so you know, I'm often doing other tasks around here and just listening as I do what I'm up to. Yeah, that's really, really cool, John, and I'm really, really, really glad to hear that. And we'll get your channel up here, John, and we'll give you a shout out as well. And of course, please do watch John's videos in full and join his live streams and help his channel out and keep his watch hours going. So Unpaved Explorer, just getting your link up here, John, and we'll give you a shout out as well. So showing you Unpaved Explorer, his channel banner, and of course we'll run John's channel link and give you a shout out here, John. So just waiting on this thing to load up. So Unpaved Explorer, just running John's link now and giving him a big shout out. Well, it's starting to now bubble a bit, so I'll just turn the temperature down a bit that it doesn't sort of boil over. Definitely looking forward to this coffee, and yeah, with the wind a bit chilly out there and everything a bit damp, it's a live stream from in the kitchen today, although the kitchen is a bit boring, and it's at 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which isn't too bad. And if the wind wasn't blowing and the seat and everything damp, I'd sit out there, but it's a little bit wet out there, so just doing it from in here today. And at current time, we're looking at 7:23. So I'll just get this thing back up and see if I've missed anything. Oh yes, John, still here listening in the background. Yeah, that's awesome. And who knows how long we'll go here today. It just depends how many we get here watching. Yeah, that's starting to bubble there, so let it percolate for about 10 minutes and then I should be pretty good for my coffee. Does sort of take a while with this this percolator, but it does make a really nice cup of coffee if I just let it percolate for a while. So you know, it's not like the Italian mocha pots that, you know, once the water's bubbled up, it's finished. This will just keep bubbling up through the coffee grounds as long as I wish it to bubble up through the coffee grounds. So I'm really hanging out for my cup of coffee. And thank you for running that link, and of course Matt, and we'll do a few more shout outs here, and we're going to give Ty's channel a shout out. I hope I can find your channel here, Ty. Tyrannical Mystery Covers, and he's currently at 552, so please do get his numbers up, and I'm sure he'd appreciate getting the 1K followers. So we'll just show you his channel banner and we'll give him a big shout out. and I really love listening to Ty. His music and his playing is absolutely wonderful. So Tyrannical Mystery Covers, and I'll run his channel link and give him a big shout out as well. So just getting his channel up and giving him a shout out. So Tyrannical Mystery Covers, and running his link and shouting him out. And it does take a while to paste on this thing with the small screen. I wish I had another note phone with the stylus. It's a lot easier, I think. Yeah, so true, John. House cleaning builds up if you don't keep up with it. Yeah, it does build up. And even if you do keep up with it, sometimes it builds up. It's just one of those things that just got to be done, and oftentimes, you know, it gets put off a little bit because it's not the most desirable or fun job to do. So yeah, I totally get that. And of course, if you're new here, please check out the links down below in the description. I have a donation link, which, you know, people could help my channel out by donating, and, you know, donations go towards power banks, ring lights, tripods, filming equipment, and even expensive ingredients for cooking at times. But also, you know, help paying my data bill, as of course running a YouTube channel like this does use a lot of data. And last month I used something like nearly 1,000 gigabytes of data, so you know, really chew through it. And especially since I put most of my videos up in 4K and 60 frames per second. Although the last video, the adoption video, well, that was taken out of a live stream which was filmed at only 720, so I'd rented that up at 1080, whatever it is, you know, resolution. That was enough for that one. So but generally, you know, at 4K and 60 frames per second, my normal video uploads, you're looking at 20, 25, 30, even sometimes 40 gigabytes per video. So it really does chew up through all the data. And I better plug this power bank in while I think of it too, and keep this phone charged up, as otherwise we'll grind to a halt and we'll stop. So I'll plug this thing in and keep it boosted up, and definitely we need to keep this thing boosted up or we just stop. And also down below there's a merchandise link where you could get a hoodie like this one, and much more, of course, and many different colours, not just pink. So plenty of options for you guys as well as us ladies, so you're not just stuck to pink, of course, and a whole range of colours. So I'll let this bubble through another 5 minutes and I should be nearly ready for a cup of coffee, which I'm really anticipating. So I'll just put this on and see what I've missed here. And who else do we have here with us? We have Matt and John. I don't know, one of those is my device running here. I'm not sure. It's showing 3, but it might be just this device. And of course we will move on to a few more shout outs. So I'm going to shout out also, let's see if we can get a shout out to Laurie's World. And I really had a giggle at Laurie's latest video that I was watching. She's really been giving John a Will It Grow a bit of a hard time with the counting, and I've had a giggle with all of that. So I think we've all had a giggle with that. So Laurie's World, and we'll get her channel banner up and give her a shout out. And I always enjoy watching the adventures of Laurie and Meemore and Dave, so I always get a giggle out of them. So a big shout out to Laurie's World, and I'll run her channel link. And hopefully I don't forget anybody with my shout outs. I often do forget people, so if I forget you, please accept my apologies, and I'll try and get you shouted out sometime as well. So running Laurie's World, her channel link, and I've got to get busy and actually film a entry video for Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off. So if anybody is interested in that, please do check out Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off. And I wish I had the video link that I could share about this barbecue cook-off, but I haven't at the moment. So we'll just get his channel linked up and shout it out anyway. Crazy Ed's Homestead. And just getting his channel link, and I'll show you his banner, and we'll shout him out, of course. So Crazy Ed's Homestead, and I'll run his link. Oh, this coffee's definitely smelling good. I'll let it brew a bit more and then I'll be ready to make it up. So just getting Ed's channel link up here and giving him a big shout out. So Crazy Ed's Homestead, and running his channel link and giving him a big shout out. And I'll actually see if he's got, if I can find this video of his on his cook up. I'll actually see if I can share this link out. Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off, let's have fun. I just see a video here, so I'm just going to run that link, and I think that's the intro video for Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off. So we'll just run that link here as well, and please check that one out if you wish to know more about Crazy Ed's barbecue cook-off. I think this coffee might be about ready, so I'll just turn that off and I'll let it cool down a little before I pour it out. And I love the smell of freshly brewed coffee, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I'll just go put some fake sugar in here while this cools down a little, that I can pour it. I don't really like the fake sugar, but this one's probably the best brand, but I should reduce the sugar in my diet, so I just go with the fake one for that reason. Oh, it definitely looks good and smells good, so I put some milk in the bottom of that cup that we don't crack that glass cup. I cracked one the other day with hot coffee, so I'm sort of being a bit more careful now. Add a little bit of evaporated milk, and it'll probably be too hot to drink for a while, so probably have to let it sit 5 minutes before I can even drink it. But definitely looking forward to this coffee, and don't know what I'd do without my coffee each morning. Oh, that's hot. I'll have to let that cool down a little bit, even though I have got milk in it to cool it down. Yes, thank you, Matt, for shouting out Kayla's Aquatics and Exotics. Oh yes, John, do not get big beds, for they are very heavy and a challenge to move. You have to clean the carpet under the bed. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I just find those stick vacuum cleaners to be much easier. And you know, if the bed's not real low, like about 1 or 2 inches off the carpet, you can sort of get in under with those stick vacuums, and you don't have to move it. That's the last thing I want to do, is have to try and move a big bed to try and clean under it, and oftentimes, some of those things are just too heavy for me to move it, whatsoever. So yeah, I certainly hearing you there on that one, John. And I've got to think now who else I'm going to shout out. I must shout out Homestead Aquarius as well, and give Robert a big shout out. So Homestead Aquarius, and just getting up Robert's channel link here and showing you his link and his channel banner, and of course we'll run his link, Homestead Aquarius. And if you're not subscribed to Robert's channel, please do check him out and smash his little bell and tick all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling him that Ariella sent you. So I'll just get up his channel link and we'll shout him out. So Homestead Aquarius, and running his link and shouting him out. So a big shout out to Robert, and please check his channel out and show his channel some love, and I'm sure he'd much appreciate that. And yes, this coffee's rather hot still. Never mind, and we'll move on to a few more shout outs, of course, and then we'll do a bit of a walk down to the creek, and you can have a bit of a look around outside here, as everybody does seem to really love looking outside and looking at the surrounds. So thinking now who else I've got to shout out. I better shout out Todd Autry, and Todd is badly wanting more watch time. So if you don't know Todd's channel, please do check him out and subscribe to his channel and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. And he often runs live streams, but generally of an evening and fairly late of an evening for all of you, as that just seems to be the time that he's got to do it after he's finished working. So please do check out his live streams as well if you can, and help his watch hours, and he'd much appreciate that. So I'll just get his channel link run here, and then we're going to do a bit of a quick walk around outside and have a look at the creek and the garden, as I know that's what everybody's wanting. And this coffee's still rather hot, so it's probably a good opportunity to go for a bit of a walk around down there. So we'll just go and have a bit of a look. This door is a real shocker there. Everything's looking a bit damp out here, so I think it might have been the right call just to run my live stream inside. And this path is a bit wet, so I've got to be careful not to slip over here, or you'd really get a YouTube moment there with that one. And the water was right up here yesterday, and it's looking a bit muddy to sit up here at the moment. Although it does appear to be low tide here today now. But I'm not going to walk right down there, or my shoes will get all muddy. But anyways, never mind. And a few blooms coming here on this prunus tree or ornamental plum, so it looks like spring is just around the corner for here. And I have found that Melbourne, where I'm situated, does have a fairly short winter, so only really 2 or 3 months realistically. Generally the winter weather starts about middle of May and it finishes really early to mid-August, so a fairly short winter here. And it has been fairly windy here and blown this bit of a tree down, so it's another job sometime to clean that up. But we'll move back inside and we'll see what messages I've missed. And of course then we must move on to a few more shout outs and shout out a few more channels, of course. And of course set this thing up. And we've been running 37 minutes looking at that. So I'll just have a bit of a look here just to see what I've missed. To see who we've got coming on. Oh yes, Matt, you have to go. It's time to go to church. Well, take care and thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate you watching. And as we wait for somebody else to come on here, I might have to go and have a bathroom break as well, and then of course get a few more channels shouted out. Oh, you'll be back? Awesome. Well, thank you, Matt, and yeah, it'd be great to see you come back if I'm still running my live stream when you get back. Oh yes, John, still here listening while cleaning. Awesome. And yeah, I think everybody must be pretty busy today, as we don't really have many people coming on. I wonder who else is running lives here today. I should have a bit of a look, shouldn't I? So who do we have here? I don't see anybody else running live, so but yeah, we'll just see who we have coming on here and just, I don't see anybody else with a live on at the moment, so it's all fairly quiet at the moment. But I'll just go and go to the bathroom, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we'll do some more shout outs and listen to a few more stories, share a few more stories. So I'll be back. So we'll just see who we've got coming on here now. Oh, this coffee's cooled down just a little and I can easily drink it now. But no doubt it'll be cold by the time I get to the bottom of this big cup. And we'll just see what we've missed here, and then we'll go on to some more shout outs. Oh yes, John, taking a break from cleaning. Oh yes, take care. Well, yeah, I'll try and take care. And we're going to do a shout out for Tim's channel, Outdoors for Adventure, and Tim is in Texas and he has all sorts of wonderful camping videos, and he's not long got a new Jeep and a lot of videos on going out with his Jeep, and also some how-tos and fix-it videos. So well worth checking out Tim's channel, Outdoors for Adventure. So if you're not subscribed to Tim's channel, please do subscribe. Smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of nice comments and tell him that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. And I'll just run his link and give him a big shout out. So Outdoors for Adventure. And running his link. Please do check out Tim's channel and show him some love. And what's everybody else been up to? And I'll just go and check something with my computer that's doing an edit or a render that I'm wanting it to do. So I'll just go and check that. And then I'll be back in a second. So I'll just go and check that while we wait for a few more people to come on. Oh, I better not trip over my shoelace. I've got a shoelace that's come undone. I love these New Balance sneakers, but the shoelaces don't stay tied up. Whether I need different shoelaces or something like that, I don't know. But I'll just go and check this computer to see if it's doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, my nose is dripping. Please excuse me for that. Oh, that seems to be running, so all good there. And I'll just see what I've missed here. And for those who are new to my channel, I do have merchandise, and this hoodie is an example of what I have on my Teespring merchandise store. And of course many colours, not just pink, so please do check that out. And of course I'd be much appreciative of anybody who does get some merchandise from me. And links down below in the description, as well as a donation link if you wish to help my channel out with a donation. Link down below in the description as well. And any donations, much appreciated. Oh, we're all very quiet here. Oh, I wish we'd get somebody coming on, but I guess everybody's quite busy, so you know, it could be a bit of a hit and miss today with our live stream if we get many people watching. Don't see anybody else running a live at the moment, but you know, I may have missed that. I don't see anybody else running a live, but never mind. And I'm just getting a few more channels up who I'm going to shout out. And we're going to give a shout out to Food Forest Permaculture, to Howie's channel, and we'll shout Howie out and show his channel some love. So I'll just get his channel banner up here and we'll run his link. So Food Forest Permaculture, if you're not subscribed to Howie's channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments. And tell him that Arielle sent you. So I'll just get this up and we'll run his link. So getting his link up here. And hopefully I've spelt it right. And Arielle of Blur, I know. So Food Forest Permaculture, Howie's channel, and running his link and giving him a big shout out. So please do check out Howie's channel and show his channel some love, and that would be much appreciated. So who do we have here with us today? And I know a lot of people are all fairly busy doing things, so we may not see that many coming on here. And another channel we're going to give a shout out today to is Mike Humphrey, Way to Go Kennels. So I'll just show you Mike's channel banner, and Mike's just recently moved house, so he hasn't put up the amount of videos lately as he's been pretty busy, but hopefully he should be getting a few more up fairly soon. So if you're not subscribed to Mike's channel, please do check him out. and smash that little bell and tick all alerts so that you get alerts to all his videos. And watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell him that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. Oh, hi there, Nacy. Great to see you. So a big hello to Pre-Handly Made AU, and wonderful to see you here, Nacy. Your quilting but listening sounds wonderful. And a big thank you for that. And we'll just run Mike's channel link and give him a big shout out. And then of course move on to a few more shout outs while we run here, of course. And it's been a bit wet overnight here, so I'm situated inside in the kitchen today, although we did do a walk down the creek earlier, and probably walk down there again a bit later on. So what have you been busy at, Nacy? I'm trying to think, what did I see? Oh, your cookie challenge, of course, and please do shout that out here as well. I wish I could join in, but I'm in the wrong country or on the wrong continent for that, so please do shout that out here, your cookie challenge. Oh, that's awesome. That's wonderful. You're just about done sewing together your first row for the quilt. Yeah, wow. I'm not very good at sewing, but I love those patchwork quilts, and I think they're absolutely beautiful, and I wish I could sew. Yeah, that's the problem, Nacy, the cost of postage. You know, and postage to and from this country, it's so ridiculously expensive. That's another big reason why I have my merchandise situated in the United States. I have two reasons. One, I don't want to deal with the sales tax that they have on this country that I'd have to charge on everything. And number two, just the postage from here, it's just so ridiculously expensive. And even, you know, just to post things into here, it's so ridiculously expensive as well. So you know, it's a big reason why I went with Teespring and had my merchandise located in the US. Just for the postage reason and the tax reasons. I don't think that people outside of this country should be obligated to pay this country's value-added tax or goods and services tax or what have you. So, you know, I think it much better just to have my merchandise set up in the States just for those reasons. Oh, Desert Fun for All. Hi there, Jim. Great to see you. Oh, yes, morning here at the moment. 8:07 a.m. on Thursday morning. So my day is just starting here, and a cup of coffee on the go, which I'm definitely needing that, and being inside, the coffee does stay warmer just a little bit longer than if I was sitting outside. And the wind's dropped down, but it is a bit wet out there with the rain overnight, so I didn't really want to be sitting on a wet seat or, you know, have muddy ground around my feet where the seats situated, so I decided to run the live stream from in here today. And current temperature 50 degrees. So we'll just get back onto the chat and see what everybody's got to say. And I've definitely got some more videos to work on, and yesterday I just worked on a new intro, so I don't know if I can get that up and show you. I might even get that on and run it and show you if I can get it to open here. It's a little bit longer than my usual intros, but it just was something a little bit different, so I just thought, oh, I'll run with that. Just see if I can get that up. Don't know if that's the one or not. I'll just see. Welcome to my channel, Arielle-Viking Venture and Victuals. On this channel I run live streams 2 or 3 times each week where I shout out all my favourite channels and wonderful supporters. I love getting outdoors for a hike and enjoying nature and the fresh air, as well as performing all sorts of crazy antics. If you love my channel and wish to support it, please check out my merchandise store. Links are below in the description, where I have many different items of clothing. Also on my channel you can see many cooking videos that contain recipes of my own creation, food and drink reviews, unboxing and so much more. Please watch my videos in full and do consider becoming a member of my channel, which would be much appreciated. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and choose all alerts so that you don't miss any of my videos. Also, please share my videos with all your friends and family. Thumbs up and leave me nice comments. Thank you. So yeah, that's the new intro that I've been working on. So it may be a bit long, I don't know, but what do you think of it? Oh, thank you, Jim. I'm glad to hear that, and glad you liked that one. And yeah, I did put a bit of work into that one. I'll probably over edit things really. But what else would I be doing other than YouTube? So you know, I put a few hours into that, but I think probably, you know, worth it. And of course, you know, a lot of my videos I'm sort of putting chapters in now, so if somebody does want to miss the intro, they can. And because I prefer putting a longer video up, if I sort of break it up into chapters, well, those who are really time stressed and just want to cut to the chase, so to speak, well, you know, they can just click on the chapters there. Oh, drinking coffee and beer. I hope you're not drinking coffee and beer together. They mightn't sort of go that well together. I think, you know, coffee may be better with, you know, whiskey or orange liqueur or something like that, I think. Oh, yes, that's always a good thing. Yeah, I must do another beer review sometime. Maybe, you know, maybe next month, I think. It's not going to happen this month. There's a lot of bills this month, so it's not going to happen this month. And the cost of beer in this place is just ridiculous. Like the cost of everything in this place is ridiculous, to tell you the truth. But a bit early for beer here anyway, so coffee's all good for this time of day. So what have you been busy at, Jim? Still hanging doors and putting in windows, or you moved on to another build, another project? Oh yes, it's always beer 30 somewhere. Yeah, well that's true. Well, it's probably well and truly beer 30 in the UK. I think Dustin's been busy with some bushcraft shows, so I'm sure he's probably having a beer or two. And he was saying the other day when he was on my live that he'd had a mate that got onto his phone or something, or one of his devices, and was in the chat here, or the live stream here, under his name. So that was interesting. So I think any announcements from here on in that come from Dustin, especially surprising announcements, I probably should take with a grain of salt until I know that it's really Dustin, because sometimes his buddies get on and have a bit of fun with him. Oh yes, yesterday you installed door trim in a 5,000 square foot house, and today you installed windows in a lady's house. Wow, 5,000 square feet. Wow, that sounds very big. It does sound like a big house. Don't know what the average house size is, but yeah, 5,000 square feet does sound like a rather big house. So it would have been quite a big job, I'd say, that one. Don't know what I'd do with 5,000 square feet of house. Just more cleaning and more mess to clean up, I think. I think the smaller the house, probably, hopefully, the easier the cleaning. Although I do believe my housemate could soon fill up 5,000 square feet. She does have a lot of stuff. Oh, 5 bedroom and 4 bathrooms. It was huge. Wow. Started at 5 a.m. and finished at 5:30 p.m. Wow, that's a lot of work. And sounds like it would have been a rather exhausting day. So what's your weather like there at the moment, Jim? It's still hot in Arizona, I guess. Oh yes, I bet, yeah, you would have been exhausted after that. Yeah, I've been known to spend that amount of time editing a video. So, you know, can be long days with this YouTube thingy too. Oh, 98, well yeah, still rather hot, but better than 120. And are you still here, Nisi? How's your weather in Montana? And I do know that out west there's been a lot of smoke haze from some fires in the western states and also some up in western Canada, so hopefully that's stopped by now. And yeah, I just at the moment I've got something running on my computer, just trying to render as well. It does take rather a while on that computer just to render stuff, so at least I can sort of just let that run in the background while I'm here doing a live stream. And we'll go out and we'll have a bit of a look at the creek in a minute, and I know everybody likes to see that. Oh yes, it's still dry and easy, and the smoke's gotten better. Well, that's good to hear, but still hazy, yeah. Yeah, I remember what that smoke was like here January, February in 2020. There was a lot of wildfires in this country and the smoke was absolutely horrible. And, you know, of course, anybody who was an asthmatic really did suffer during that. And you need more rain, yeah. Yeah, I've heard out west, you know, a lot of my viewers out west have been needing more rain and it's been very dry. Oh yes, you've been getting heaps there, Jim, and you need more. So, do you get most of your rain where you are, Jim, in the summer? And we had rain here last night and it sort of made everything pretty damp out there, so that's why I decided I'll sit in here in the kitchen, and although I do prefer to get outside if I can. And it was a little bit windy earlier when I started this morning, although the wind has dropped down here. Oh yes, during monsoons. Yeah, wow, that sounds like in the tropics monsoons. And of course at this location where I'm at, most of the rain falls here in fall and winter and spring, and very little usually in the summer, so you know, things get pretty dry here during the summer usually. Oh yes, from early July to September. Wow. Well, my nose is dripping again, so I'll just have to deal with that. And then we're going to go and do a bit more of a walk around and a creek inspection. And I better drink this coffee before I go down, or it'll be totally cold. It's only lukewarm at the moment. Oh yes, Nancy, it's time for you to prepare your dinner. Yeah, have a great evening, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. And we're just going to have a bit of a walk around outside and give Jim and anybody else here a look out by the creek. So we'll just go out and have a bit of a look-see. And I know everybody loves to see the creek and the background down there instead of looking at me, so we'll go down and we'll have a bit of a look. We'll go up to the front and have a bit of a look here, and you'll see what I mean. I talk about a lot of stuff. Definitely got to finish weeding here. But it's all a bit wet at the moment. I'll give you a bit of a look out the road here that is here quite often. Now we'll just walk down to the back and have a bit of a look down at the creek. And then when we come back inside, I'll check to see what messages everybody's left. And still plenty of blooms coming on this camellia. And yeah, it's really quite pretty. And this path down here is a bit wet and slippery, so I've got to be careful or there'd really be a YouTube moment. There's a few snowdrops coming, so it looks like spring is just around the corner here. And it's all fairly wet and muddy down here, so that's why we set up inside today. I'd definitely get a wet bum if I sat on that chair today. But you can see the water level has dropped down at the creek. It was flooded all the way up here yesterday, so it's dropped down. And of course, if there's more rain coming and a high tide together, well, it'll probably all flood out here again. This ornamental plum has got some blooms coming, so it looks like spring is just around the corner. This breeze is a bit cool, so we'll go back up inside and we'll see what messages I've missed. Yeah, I love these pink flowers, they're really beautiful. So we'll go back inside and I'll just see what messages we've got. And then of course we'll move on to a few more shout outs again. And I hope that I can get this aimed properly. We'll be running an hour and 20. So let's see what I've missed here. Oh yes, the canoe for a paddle. Yeah, that one down the bottom, that's an old one, and the one up the front's one that belongs to my housemate. Yeah, it would be interesting to take the canoe for a paddle, wouldn't it? Would surely be a YouTube moment if I fell out. It'd give you all a giggle, I'm sure. And yeah, I better aim this thing a bit more actually, as I seem to be right in the middle here. Yeah, I probably would fall out, Jim. I'm that uncoordinated, so And I haven't been in a canoe for many years, so I probably, or a kayak, I probably would fall out. So yeah, it would be a real, that would be a real YouTube moment for sure. Would give you all the giggle, I know. I don't know who else has got a live on. I'll just have a bit of a check, and could be a few other lives going at the moment. It's all fairly quiet today. It would be nice if we did get a few more people coming on. So if I missed anything here, and it doesn't seem like there's any other lives. I guess everybody's just busy. Which I guess, you know, if you're getting nice summer weather, that's sort of to be explained. Oh yes, I wouldn't fall out of yours. It's a wide bottom canoe. Oh wow, that's great. I'd love to be in a canoe one day. I haven't done it for years. But of course this time of year, it's not really the time to try it, as the water would be a bit cold. You know, probably work a little bit better in the summer, I think. As you know, I walk out there and the water blowing up off the sea and off the creek here. It's quite a cold breeze, and it's blowing up from the sea, which is back about 400 yards behind the creek. So not that far away from the sea. Oh yes, Jim, you're ready to go camping and fishing, but your wife's been having to work weekends. Oh. And I bet she's getting a bit tired of that too, having to work weekends. So much nicer things to do, but sometimes, you know, the need of a paycheck makes you know, that happen. Oh, David, hello David, great to see you, and really glad that you've come by. And we did have a bit of a walk down the creek earlier, and set up inside today. It's not that cold, but the wind blowing up off the sea is quite cold. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit here, but wind chill says feels like 45. Oh, 52 degrees. But yeah, it feels like 45, and yeah, it certainly does feel like 45. With that cold wind blowing up off the sea. I must go and shut this door here too. I sort of left it open as I came back in because I had the camera and tripod in hand, and the last thing I wanted to do was just drop that while I'm trying to shut the door. When? Well, that's a big case of when, David. When I can do it, basically. Definitely can't afford it this time. you know, the cost of everything. If I had a video go viral, well, a few videos go viral, that would certainly help. Or if somebody decided to help me out on that GoFundMe that I got set up, that would help me out. But I can't see that happening, I'm afraid. So I don't know when. And the way things are here, we really need a refugee boat leaving this place. But I won't speak of what's going on here too much, as you know, I'll speak of something a bit happier than that. And a bit nicer than that. But yeah, things are not getting any better. Oh yes, that's interesting, David. Canada wins gold in running. Well, not just in Melbourne, but Sydney is full lockdown. We won't speak of that too much. But it's not far off being locked down here with all the restrictions and whatnot. So it really just dropped that you've got to stay at home, but you know, it's restrictions on everything basically. So only that you can go out and can be out longer than 2 hours, and that's basically, you know. So I can walk around the woods, and I can do a live stream walking around the woods, filming in the woods, so at least I can do that. Oh yes, that'd be wonderful there, Jim. Yeah, we won't speak of that thing either, David. Yeah, just we'll just say, But yeah, it's not a subject that we can really speak of these days, I'm afraid. Yeah, that would be great though, Jim, if you did win the lottery. I'd love to win the lottery here, but I can't afford to enter it, so I won't be winning that one in a real hurry. Oh yes, thank you, David. And you know, I'm just very dubious about that, and we won't sort of go into that sort of too much. But anyways, I'm going to have to visit the bathroom again in a minute, and I'm going to have to go out here and shut this door as well. The breeze is blowing up into the kitchen here, and it's getting a bit chilly. But then, yeah, looking at the temperature, oh, it feels like 45. Well, that sort of explains it. 52, but feels like 45. So I'll just go and I'll shut this door, and then I'll run to the bathroom and be back in a minute. So I'll put this thing back. Oh, thing's falling down. Well, it won't fall down any further. That's a baking tray that's fallen down out the back. Anyways, we'll see what we've missed, and anybody who's interested, this is my merchandise from Teespring, and do please check out the merchandise store, and links down below in the description. And it's really beautifully printed and really wonderful quality, so their gear is really top notch, so I can certainly give Teespring a big thumbs up on that. Also, if anybody wishes to donate to my channel, there's a donation link down below in the description as well, and that would be much appreciated. So just getting this up and seeing what we missed here. Oh yes, can't have cold coffee. Oh yes, well we won't speak of that, David, but you know, I think we will be able to, but we'll just have to take that blasted test, which I've never done yet, and I'd only ever do that if I've got to. But you know, the way things are looking, if I can move to the States, I think I'd nearly pretty much just stay put, I think. You know, move somewhere and stay put. Oh, hi there, Eric. Great to see you, and thank you for coming by. I really appreciate that, and we'll move on to a few more shout outs, of course. So just getting all these links up and running, and a few more shout outs, and shouting out some wonderful channels. So I'm going to shout out your channel, Eric, and give you a shout out. I know I haven't got to your channel for a shout out for a little while, so definitely got to shout you out. So Eric Premchan Jagdio, and just getting up your link here, Eric, and we'll shout you out. So everybody, please check out Eric's channel, and I'll show you his channel banner. And 588, so you're nearly at 600, Eric. Please check out Eric's channel, and if you're not subscribed to Eric's channel, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts, and watch his channel in full and give him plenty of thumbs up, and Eric would really appreciate that. And I'll run Eric's channel link. Oh, thank you, Matt, for shouting that out. And we'll just get your link up here, Eric. So Eric's channel, and running your link. Oh yes, and I must remind you all, Streamlabs doesn't like more than 2 or 3 smileys, so that's just one thing just to look out for. The Streamlabs doesn't like a heap of smileys in the comments, although it lets me run out as many as I like. So, David, shout out to Point Claire, Quebec. Wow. And of course, a shout out here from Matt, the Holy Pug Clips. So I'll just show you the Holy Pug Clips banner, and please check out the Holy Pug Clips. And if you watch my live stream later, as I know a lot of my viewers do, please do run the chat replay and click on the links shared, and that would be much appreciated. And you're most welcome, Eric, most welcome. And actually, I should see if I can put your name in blue. Ah, Eric, I have. Yes, good. I've been able to put your name in blue here now. So, with your name in blue, you can run a heap of smileys. No problem. And, of course, a few more shout-outs that we must work on today, of course. We're going to give a shout out to, I'm just thinking who I've got a shout out here, and I always keep forgetting. I'll give a shout out to Rescue is Love, to T's channel, Tara's channel, and she's got a wonderful channel. So giving her a big shout out. I must get her channel up. Rescue is Love, so please do check out Tara's channel, and she does a lot of like nail tutorials and makeup tutorials and reviews and that sort of thing. So really great for us ladies. Probably not so interesting for most of you guys about the nails or makeup, but of course great for your wives and girlfriends. So I'll show you Tara's channel link, and we'll give her a big shout out. And a really wonderful channel and well worth checking out. And Tara does animal rescue from shelters and advocates for, you know, rehoming of abandoned animals, and really does a wonderful job and is spreading a great message there. So I'll shout out her channel. Thank you, David. Yes, have a great week. Take care and things will get better. God bless. Thank you for that. Oh, that's Spanish. Yeah, I can't. Sorry, I can't speak Spanish there, David. So you'd have to translate that one for me. But anyway, getting Tara's channel up and running her link and giving her a shout out. So a big shout out to Tara's channel and showing her some love. Yeah, you'll have to translate that one for me, David. Buenas noches hasta luego. Oh, is that France? Yeah, I don't speak French either. Arielle-Viking. Aku bisa bicara bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Melayu. I speak Indonesian and Malay, but no French. Thank you, David. Have a great evening as well. And yes, we'll see you next time. And of course, I'll be doing my Friday evening, Friday afternoon live stream, which of course is Saturday morning for me. And it was really, really great to see you, and wishing you a wonderful rest of the week. So do take care. So who else do we have here still with us? You still here, Jim? I know Nisi had to go. Eric is here. And I've got your name in blue now, Eric, so you can shout out some channels, or you can do more than 2 or 3 smileys now. So I've just forgotten to get your name in blue earlier, and now it's letting me put your name in blue, so we can do that. Still here, Jim? Awesome. And I know there's more people I want to shout out, and I've got to try and remember. I should go and have a look at my list and write a list of all the shout outs, but I'm pretty hopeless at writing lists. It's just not something I like doing. Arielle-Viking. But anyways, we'll move on to a few more shout outs, and of course there's always all these channels I want to shout out, and I'll give a big shout out also to Grandma Sandy. And Grandma Sandy has a lot of wonderful videos where she makes tablescapes and makes fairy gardens and all sorts of wonderful, wonderful projects. So we'll just see if we can get Grandma Sandy up and shout out her channel and show her channel some love, and I'll show you her banner. So Grandma Sandy, and of course Sandy would like some more watch hours as well, so please do share her channel out. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Watch her videos in full and leave her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell her that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So I'll get Grandma Sandy's link up and we'll run her channel link. And a big shout out to her. So shouting out Grandma Sandy and showing her channel some love. Please do check her channel out. And my nose is dripping again. It seems to do that whenever I'm live. But anyways, we'll move on to a few more shout outs, and another wonderful channel I'd like to shout out is Granny Merino. And Betty really has wonderful videos, really inspiring messages, so please do check out Granny Merino, and I'll get her channel link up and we'll give her a big shout out. So please check out Granny Merino and show her channel some love. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Watch her videos in full and give her plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling her that Ariella sent you. So we'll get Granny Merino's link up. So Granny Merino, show her channel some love. So a big shout out to Granny's channel. And who else do we have here with us still? And we have 4 here viewing, so I don't know if one of those is this thing running or not. Sometimes it shows, you know, my device running as being a viewer, and of course, you know, having to keep this device run just to see the chat messages, as it doesn't show up on the screen as I use the Prism and Streamlabs. But anyways, who do we still have here with us? Oh, it's this thing sending alerts. I've got all these apps I've got to update. Well, that can wait, of course. I won't be updating that for a little while yet. See what these alerts are. Oh, nothing that important. Instagram, and yeah, if I could get that link up here, I'd actually shout that out, and I will also shout out a Facebook group I have, and What's Everyone Cooking. I'll run that group link and shout that out, and hopefully we can get that shared out. What's Everyone Cooking, and I'll show you that channel banner or group banner on Facebook. And of course, I'd love some more people to join up, and it's a great place just for everyone just to share your recipes or projects or whatever you're up to, and I'll just see if I can get this link to run here. I'll just get the link and we'll get that pasted up here in the chat. Oh, that's an awesome group on Facebook. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, that's a group I set up myself, actually. I'd love some more people on there, but that hasn't happened yet. I think I have about 109. I'd love more on there, of course, but what will be, and just getting this link up here to run. And shouting that out. So I've just pasted the group link up here, so anybody watching here later, please do check that one out. And of course there's probably more channels I've got to shout out as well. And I must check if this computer's still doing what it's supposed to do. I'll go and check that. And yeah, we've only got a couple here watching, so hopefully we get a few more people coming on here to say hello. And it would be lovely if we could see a few more. And yeah, it's all a bit slow today with the live stream. I guess everybody's busy this Wednesday evening doing all your usual tasks, and not really have time to be sitting in here watching me on a live stream. Oh yes, still here but working on the computer. Yeah, all good, Jim. I totally understand. I've got the computer doing something at the moment as well. So I just have to go over there every so often just to check that it's working. And I must say who else I'm going to shout out as well. I know I had a big list of people I wanted to shout out, so you know, always plenty to do. And I know that there's been a few people shouted me out recently, and I must get back and shout them out too, and I'm trying to think who has shouted me out. Oh, and another shout out we're going to do today, down on Boddington Farm, a really wonderful channel, and I think they're based in Brisbane, I think, from memory. Brisbane, Australia. So I'll just show you their channel banner and we'll shout them out and to show their channel some love. Down on Boddington Farm, and a lot of videos of prepping and also homesteading, and wonderful interesting content. So I'll just get up their channel link and shout them out once this thing loads up. So running their link down on Boddington Farm and showing their channel some love. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Smash that little bell and tick all alerts so that you get alerts to all their videos. Watch their videos in full and give them plenty of thumbs up and nice comments telling them that Ariella sent you. So a big shout out to down on Boddington Farm. And of course another channel I'm going to give a shout out to, and fingers crossed he gets to his 100k really soon. We're going to give a shout out to Dustin of Bushcraft Tools. So if you're not subscribed to Dustin's channel, please do check him out and subscribe to his channel. Smash that little bell and tick all alerts. watch his videos in full and leave him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments that Arielle sent you. And Dustin is currently on 93.9k followers, so please help him reach that big magic 100k and show his channel some love. And this thing's a bit blurry here, I think. We'll see if that's better. I'll just play around with the settings there. So please check out Dustin's channel and show his channel some love, and I'll run his channel link and give him a big shout out. So Bushcraft Tools, and running his channel link. Please do check him out and show his channel some love. And who else do we have coming by here? Well, we've been running 2 hours, so I'll just quickly run and check that computer. I won't stop my live stream just yet. We'll be still here a while, and we'll just see if we'll get anybody else coming by here, and anybody else who wishes to chat and share their stories. And we may go down and do another look at the creek in a while as well, but I'll just check this computer out. So yeah, that's still working away, still saving what it's supposed to save. So it does take a while at times, but we'll just sit down and we'll just see what we've missed and see what everybody's had to say, and then we'll go for a bit of a walk down the bottom of the garden again, and maybe we'll find some ducks or something on the creek. Oh yes, we're all a bit quiet at the moment, so we may go looking down the creek. So who do we still have here watching? It says we've only got 2, so we may just run another 20 minutes unless we get a lot of people coming on. But we'll go down and we'll have a bit of a walk down at the creek, but I better pick up what's fallen down here first, or I'll be tripping over all of that. So I'll just go and pick up that dish that's fallen down and everything, because that's right where I want to walk. And we'd really have a YouTube moment if I tripped over that, so I'll just go and tidy this up before we walk out. And of course we'll get that door open too. Gets a bit hard to open at times. Oh, rattle, rattle, rattle while I pick everything up. Oh, so I got that all picked up, and we'll go out and we'll have a bit of a walk around and a look-see down the creek, and maybe walk up the front and have a look out there as well. So I'll just quickly see if I've missed any messages, and then we'll go down and have a look. Well, we're all fairly quiet here at the moment. So we'll go down and we'll have a bit of a look, and doesn't seem to be getting any warmer outside. And what we're at, still 52 degrees and feels like 45, so things definitely aren't getting warmer, but never mind, we'll go out and we'll have a bit of a look around. And of course being careful on this path as it's a bit wet and slippery. Don't really want to give you all a YouTube moment of me falling on my backside. And all this was underwater yesterday, but it has dropped down now. Oh wow, we've got a duck here. Oh, he's not going to sit around. We'd get a good look at him otherwise. And this wind is blowing up from the sea, and it's definitely a bit chilly. But yeah, the wind chill. 45 degrees. And this creek is at the bottom of my garden, and of course there's a public walking trail on the other side of the creek. And this ornamental plum tree coming out into bloom, so it looks like spring is just around the corner. So we'll walk up and I'll give you a bit of a look out the front of the house for those who just come on. And then we'll go back inside and see what messages I've missed. Maybe one or two more shout outs before we call it a day for this live stream. Unless we get a lot of people coming on, which would be lovely. Well, we've been running 2 hours and 14, so we may run another 15 just to make it 2.5 hours. We could call it a day. So just looking out the front of the street, at the front of the house. And I think there's some more rain coming here a bit later on in the morning, so I think it might be time just to get back inside out of this cold wind. So I'll just see what I've missed here. Kaywood Adventures, Alaska and more. Hello there, Rod. Great to see you, and thanks for dropping by. Really wonderful to see you. So, how's Alaska? Still the land of the midnight sun, or is it starting to get dark here now at the evening? And I'll get your channel up, and we'll give you a shout out too, right? I haven't given you a shout out for a while, so definitely need to shout your channel out. So Kaywood Adventures, Alaska and more, and I'll just show your channel banner and give you a big shout out. So please check out Rod's channel and show his channel some love. Smash that little bell and tick all alerts. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments and telling him that Ariella sent you. So we'll just get your channel link up and give you a shout out. So just getting your link up here. So Kaywood Adventures Alaska, and running Rod's channel link and giving him a big shout out. Please do check him out and show his channel some love, and that would be much appreciated. So who else do we have here watching? And of course another channel who I always forget to shout out, and I really must shout him out. A great supporter of my channel and watches all my videos. We're going to give Jim Timber a big shout out. And share out his channel link. So Jim Timber 2, a big shout out to you, Jim. And please do check out his channel, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Watch his videos in full and give him plenty of thumbs up and nice comments, and tell him that Ariella sent you, and that would be much appreciated. So just getting up Jim's channel and giving him a shout out. Jim Timber 2, and running his link. And I know a lot of my viewers will watch my live streams after the event, so if you do watch after, please do run the chat replay and click on the links that I share, and that would be much, much, much appreciated. And we've been running 2 hours and 20, so we'll run another 10 minutes, and unless we get a lot of people coming on, we'll call it a day. And I do have a donation link down below in the description, so if you wish to help my channel out by donating, that would be much appreciated. And also down below a link to my merchandise store on Teespring. And this hoodie is just one of the examples that's in my merchandise store. And of course we have many other colour choices, not just pink, which of course I love pink, but plenty of other colour choices that would suit the guys more than us ladies. And of course I have t-shirts, leggings, stickers. I have a Samsung heavy duty phone cover, as well as an iPhone heavy duty phone cover. There's cups, there's glasses. So please do check that out. And it would be much appreciated if you could check that out. Altruistic Farmstead, hello, great to see you. And I must see if I can search up your channel. I've never seen you on my live streams before, so you'll be a new one for me to follow. So I'll just see if I can get you up, and we can learn a bit more about your channel, of course. And I hope I can find your channel. So, altruistic farmstead. And I'll get your channel link up, and we'll give you a big shout out. So you're a new channel for me, so I'll be checking you out here. So just clicking on that red button and smashing that little bell and ticking all alerts. And I'll run your channel link and we'll give you a big shout out. And I see that I've got some videos here to watch, so I'm just going to save them onto my watch later list. And yeah, I don't know much about your channel, so we'll just read out what your channel's about, and it sounds really interesting. Oh yes, a not-for-profit farm in Tecumseh, Oklahoma. Wow. And sounds like a really wonderful channel, so I'm going to gladly shout you out and share some love with your channel. And run your channel link. So please check out Altruistic Farmstead's channel and show them some love, and that would be much appreciated. And telling them that Ariella sent you. So who else do we have here with us today? And we'll probably run another 5 minutes unless we get a heap more people coming on. So it'll be time for me to get another cup of coffee and get back to editing. I've got a couple of videos I've got to edit, so always plenty to do. And I've actually got another little segment I've got to film for a video. I thought I had that, and I mustn't have filmed it the other day, so I'm going to have to go and refilm that little segment, so that should be interesting. And yeah, we're all fairly quiet here today by the look of it. Everybody's flat out or busy or what have you, doing all sorts of things. And current temperature here 52 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 46. And of course, yeah, that wind coming up off the sea is really quite chilly out there. And it'd be quite pleasant if we didn't have that wind, but never mind. and it looks like there's some rain coming again a little bit later on this morning, so I'll have to get busy and film this segment that I want to film outside pretty soon, or it just won't get done. Anyways, we'll see who we've got coming on here now. And it does look like we've got a few people dropping out. I guess you know, things to do, and a lot of you are all having some nice weather, so you're not sitting inside looking at me on live streams with far better things to do. And of course my nose is dripping again here. I'm walking outside and having a bit of a look around. Oh, Real Life with Michelle and Rob. Hello, great to see you. And thank you so much for coming on and saying hello. And just came in from the garden and heading for bed. Yeah, I think a lot of my usual viewers have probably been just out doing something. And, you know, probably not going to be sitting inside if you've got some decent weather. So, you know, everybody's full steam ahead with their gardening and outdoor activities. But I really appreciate you coming by, and a big thank you for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. And then a bit later on, I've got some videos I've got to edit. I will cook, I think I'll cook a chicken for dinner tonight. I got a chicken the other day from Aldi, so actually that was quite cheap, so I'll just get that out and I'll show you that. That's one thing I miss is fresh farm chicken. I know that you can buy them cheaply, but homegrown is so much more delicious, of course. But this is nice. And of course, by far the cheapest meat. Chicken, $2.99 per kilogram. So we're looking at about $1.40 a pound. And total price $4.72. And that's from Aldi. So I'll cook him up this evening, and I'll probably make some seasoning just to put inside of him, and I haven't sort of cooked this chicken for ages, so it should be a nice change. I don't have any seasoning mix either, I don't think, so I'll have to make my seasoning from scratch using some breadcrumbs, so that should be interesting, and it'll probably taste better than the commercial stuffing mix or commercial seasoning mix anyways. So who else do we have here with us before we do call it a day? And I have to run out and film this other segment for my multi-tool review. I bought it, I think I bought it about 4 months ago, so it'll be like a long-term review, and I'll get that up or maybe a Friday morning upload if I can. I'll just get that out and I'll show you that thing. And I thought I had the other segments filmed, but I don't, so I'll have to go out and film the other segment. But It's a cheap version of a leg Leatherman. Quite a useful tool to have, like in your kitchen or in your car. Probably a bit heavy to carry around as an everyday carry, but quite useful all the same. And a carabiner clip here so that you can clip it on something. And of course has a knife blade that does lock into place, so that's really quite useful, and you know, a good safety precaution there. And a little saw blade that will also lock into place, so it should be quite an interesting review, and of course, you know, quite a useful tool with the couple of screwdriver attachments and different thingies. Anyways, I'll see what messages I've got, and then we'll unless we've got a heap of people coming on, we'll call it a day for this live stream, and I'll have to go and film that segment that I thought I had. Oh, Life with Rob. Howdy there. Great to see you. Just came in from outside, so I guess you were out with Michelle working in the garden. And thank you for coming by, and really wonderful to see you. And yes, I'll have to film the rest of my Leatherman or multi-tool review and unboxing. Well, I'd unboxed it like about 3 or 4 months ago, and I'd sort of had the video just sitting in a file and thinking, oh, I should really make that video up and call it a long time review. As always thought I'd use it for a few months and then finish the review and you know, just say what I think of it. Oh yes, they're really useful. Oh, now I'm going to cough and my nose is dripping just from when I was walking around outside earlier, showing everybody the creek and the outdoor surrounds here. But yes, those things, they're really quite useful to have. And, you know, a good thing just to have in your toolbox, or, you know, keep in the car, or keep in the kitchen, or what have you, just when, you know, you need something like that. And sometimes, you know, a set of pliers or a screwdriver or whatever is quite handy to have. And if you don't sort of have a big toolkit or one right next to you, those things are quite handy just to have. So who else do we have here? And you know, we'll run a little while yet and then we'll call it a day. Oh yes, one in your tackle box for fishing. Yeah, that's a great use. And you know, a set of pliers can be quite handy, even just to get difficult hooks out. So yeah, quite a useful thing to have in a tackle box as well. So what time is it where you are? Here it's 9:50 a.m. on Thursday morning. Hmm. Does look like everybody's falling asleep here, which I don't blame you. Oh wow, you actually used it to remove a large hook, yeah. Yeah, that would have been quite painful. The hook in his hand, yeah. But useful, just something like that you can grab onto the hook with. As they can be pretty difficult to grab if you're trying to grab them just in your fingers. So a set of pliers can be quite useful for that. Oh yes, about 8 p.m. where you are. So yeah, just coming up to 10 a.m. here. So what's that, about 12 hours difference or something like that? Or 14 hours difference. Arielle blur. But anyways, I guess I should call it a day and go and film that little segment that I thought I'd filmed earlier, and I'll get that video finished and get it saved and rendered and uploaded and all of that. So I better go and film that segment and put on another cup of coffee as well. And my nose is dripping here. Oh yes, it was pretty painful, but you didn't feel a thing. Yes, yeah, I bet your brother-in-law felt it though. Hmm. But yeah, it sounds nasty, and yeah, at least with those little pliers you could cut the barb off with that. As having to get the barb back out through the skin would have made it even worse. But yeah, I'm having a giggle at that. You didn't feel a thing. anyways, I guess we'll call it a day here, and I'll go and film this other segment that I'm wanting to film, and then move on to editing my videos, as I've got that one to edit, and there's a lamb cooking lamb video to edit, but that lamb video, that can wait until next week before I get that one up. So we'll call it a day, and everybody take care. God bless, and until next time, bye bye.